Hi, my name is Abhishek Gupta, and I'm going to cover an overview of systems thinking and a high-level application of the framework to a business problem. So what is systems thinking? In order for us to define systems thinking, we may want to divide it into systems and thinking concepts. Systems. It is a set of connected things or parts forming a complex whole. It is also a set of principles, procedures, according to which a thing is done. The examples. An organization that has a set goal. How does it achieve it? By the synergy of different parts involved in the organization. Another example could be a house, where multiple different parts within the house lead us to operate at the best level. Now, what is thinking then? Thinking is a structured way to see through the complex interdependencies and feedback loops. It is also the ability to view how parts influence other parts and the system as a whole. There are many examples of the systems thinking that are applicable around us. For example, the school, the organization issues. So we came up with a systems thinking definition, which is to look at the interrelationships of the parts of a target system to understand and manage the feedback mechanisms that shape the overall behavior. To understand it a little better and the difference between conventional thinking and systems thinking, let's look at a problem. There has been extensive deforestation over the last 50 years. What conventional thinking has done, it has provided us direct causes. We have been believing that human agents are destroying the forest and creating pollution, and hence creating worst environmental impact so far possible. So far, we have been devising solution that says that let's create laws and policies or awareness to fix the agent behavior. Unfortunately, this has not led to any better solution. However, if we can apply a systems perspective, which is to look at the complex interrelationships between the parts of the system, and how can we define the system over here? It's the complete environmental system, which has different actors, right from the human, animals, forest, housing, government, corruption, the pricing, the global economy, everything around that. And how do they shape up the overall mental models of the people involved or entities involved in the ecosystem that may lead us to see some other leverage points. So what is the framework? The framework at a very high level is divided into four pieces. Events, which are the observed behaviors or observed problems, such as organization not making enough profit or high attrition rate at an organization. The patterns that are leading towards the events. So these are the symptoms. For example, if for an attrition, the people might not be motivated enough to stay there. But then what is actually causing these motivations or low level of motivations? That actually comes up by looking at the systematic structures, the causal loops, the stock and flow diagrams. These are out of scope of this presentation, but I would encourage you to look into them. And beyond that, the mental models frame the situation for the problem to happen. So when to apply systems thinking, it's mostly applicable in highly uncertain situation as well as highly complex systems. You can apply it any other situations, but in those situations you probably will be better off in applying some other better and useful frameworks. Some of the applications of the framework, which are strategy execution, public management policy framing, and developing blue oceans. These are the ways you can see through the opportunity. So let's look at the business case. The Digital Telecom wanted to improve the effectiveness of the worldwide organization. This is a complex problem. So systems thinking, when we apply the systems thinking, it allows us to see the organization boundaries, events that are causing the effectiveness over time, what are the patterns that are evolving, the structures that are causing the underlying behaviors, and the overall mental model behaviors. The framework challenges takes time to develop, need clear understanding concepts, and difficult to explain to the client. I would recommend it to use for problem solving and thinking beyond the obvious things, but would be really careful in using it in client demonstrations. Thank you.